and Andrew Wiggins, the only pair of teammates in the NBA, both averaging over 25 per game. Lyles unable to connect. Trey Lyles signed as a free agent with the Spurs in July after spending last season with the Denver Nuggets.
They've had the same starting lineup. How much fun was it to watch Minnesota against Detroit, going 8 of 10 from outside the arc, and the way they made them. Andrew Wiggins assisting as DeMar DeRozan gets right to the rim.
Second year for DeRozan in a Spurs.
Wonderful TV analyst. He's a great player in his own right. I said he kind of reminds me of you, Sean. He's not quite as big. Sean is over 6'8". So he's not as big as Sean. A nice finish right there.
And that all happened, by the way, while Greg Popovich was coaching the FIBA World Cup, and so he had to make changes on the fly.
And Udoka also jumped ship as well. Covington can't quite get it, but Treveon Graham, he's right there, Johnny, on the spot. What does that mean, by the way, Johnny on the spot? I don't know, where'd that saying come from?
I don't know, right place, right time. And not that there's a bad pop, it's just, you know, sometimes
he can be short, he can be...
Yeah, sometimes he's not interested in being there. He's got other things he wants to tend to.
Wow, nice cut by DeMar DeRozan, and great find by LaMarcus Aldridge. Really no bend in his elbow.
How many times did he hit that over you?
Oh, man.
Oh, what a feed! Okogie, wow, how is there not a whistle there? Aldridge going back to the well. That time leaves it short. Burrs come out of there with the basketball.
Minnesota still with 0 second chance points, which is something they do pretty well. 6th in the NBA, average over 14.9 a game. He's had some bad luck. He's 0 for 3, and those hoops that he missed out on, thought he got fouled on a couple of them. Wow, what a spin move by DeMar DeRozan.
And we're tied for
They go at Minnesota.
Culver, no. Towns, yes!
Finally.
And they finally have a second chance bucket.
Yeah.
You mentioned, Jim, the surprise that the Timberwolves haven't been able to get some. Towns hit 4 threes the other night in Detroit. He's 2 for 5 tonight. Came into the game with 33s on the season. DeRozan, no, and the 33s are the most through 10 games.
Still 0 for 4. Doesn't have a field goal yet, but he's perfect from the free throw line. Minnesota switching on the LA again, and that was really well done.
Timberwolves well on pace to get over 100 points in this game tonight as DeRozan drops in. I bring that up, Jim, because
actual sweep. It's close enough to, I'm just going to go ahead and call it a sweep for Minnesota.
Timberwolves actually won the turnover battle. They just couldn't cash in.
Exactly right.
A travel here as Rob Covington came down with the basketball at front as he ran second half. I mean, excuse me, Wiggins unable to get it to go after the feed by Cat. DeRozan. Trey Lyles knocks it out of.
Was he killing them with the right and left hook shot, man? He was killing them. I don't think his shot chart, everything would be inside the restricted area.
Forbes.
Bryn Forbes. He's been a thorn in Minnesota's side in the past, too.
He's, as you said, Jim, he's a willing three-point shooter. Last 3 games, 11 of 23. He's 2 of 5 here tonight. And look at a whistle here. Not spent a lot of time under 500 over the years. In fact, the last 20...
It's like 45 days or something?
No, it's 65.
65.
65 days they've been under 500 in the last 22 years.
Yeah.
As the start has gone a little bit cold. Murray dumping it down for DeRozan. Extra pass to Aldridge.
It's like a layup for him. You know when you talk to Rudy Gay, too, when he's snapped his Achilles tendon, I think that's the scarier of the two. I mean, if you're thinking about ACLs and snapping your Achilles,
DeRozan's going to get caught.
Hard to imagine like the dip coming into this game just over 70% from the line.
83% in his career, and he misses the second. To beat, then he's stripped right back by White. DeRozan faked like he was going to pull it out and then took it in. Google it.
By the way, Timberwolves Twitter was Johnny on the spot with derivation of that saying. It's kind of boring, so I'm not even going to get into it. But man,
Signing on the spot request. Towns trying to back down Aldridge. Little jump hook, no. And DeRozan comes down with it. Forbes pulls up for the three.
nice job getting matched up in transition.
The second bucket tonight for Layman, who's got 5 now.
This has been a more suspenseful game than I was hoping it would be when it first started. Minnesota built a 9-point lead. Good defense there by Towns.
And then DeRozan will reach in and feed.
What a coup by Gerson Rosas to be able to get Jake Layman and Shabazz Napier.
Although Shabazz tonight missing his 5th straight.
Pretty efficient, wouldn't you say? And Layman has been a very efficient 4 of 5 from the floor.
DeRozan able to guide it in. Man, you just love the energy Josh Okogie brings. And then Teague has it taken away by DeRozan. Rudy Gay. He gets fouled from behind him, which is a good thing. They've only turned it over 7 times, but San Antonio has 14 points off the 7 turnovers. Wow, Rudy Gay swatting that offering by Josh Okogie. Ryan Saunders.
Yes, what else happened in the email? Keep on explaining it. There was some good information in there.
They're working inside. This Timberwolves team is going to win a lot of games.
You put it to me really well this morning. You just said, hey, just go 6 and 4 8 times, and then hopefully you can win.
Timberwolves bench total. Karl Anthony Towns with his 4th assist.
I mean, it's Gerson Rosas. It's the training staff. It's his relationship with Ryan Saunders. It's Pablo Prigioni. It's working with David Vanderpool, and we're going to get video of Andrew Wiggins working with David Vanderpool before one of these games, and we're going to show you.
Bounce tonight. Jarrett Culver is 5 of 8 shooting. He's got 10 points. Towns has 24 points and 11 rebounds. Covington hasn't done much offensively in the second half.